Hi, it's Michelle, and I am here of all places in the world, I'm here in Burnley, and you'll never guess who's in the room with me. I'm sat here with Charlie Gay, the founder of Hub, Humanity Unites Brilliance. Saw him speaking last night, was absolutely inspired. I've managed to get some time with him this morning, so I have got a few questions. Say good morning to Charlie. Hello.
Hello, Excel. Hello, Michelle. Hello, the world.
How's it going? Hey, how's Burnley?
Burnley, I've just signed up for this very cool Patrimama Alliance campaign. It's called 4Y Go, 4 years to go, and I put in who I am, where I'm from, and committed to creating change on the planet, and it said, Charlie Gay, Burnley, England. That's where I am now.
It's definitely the place to be. You see, Burnley and Freckleton, two of the key hubs around the world. So, Charlie, what are you doing here in Burnley? What's happening at the moment?
Hub's growing in Burnley and Lancashire, and we have this incredible lady, Deborah Brown, and all the people up here that you know that are just on fire. They're catalysts all over the world, and I'm so privileged to be able to just come into a new location and meet like-minded people with common hearts for common purposes. That's what I've seen in the last 24 hours.
Ah, fantastic. Now, listen, for people who don't even know what Hub is, just tell us a little bit about some of the amazing work you're doing.
Hub is a for-profit social enterprise platform that creates community, education, impact, and income generation. I started the company a couple of years ago. Non-profits for me weren't working. There was donor fatigue. Where's my money going? What impact am I having anyway? A lot of wastage in the field. And I love growth rather than net. When I say gross, I mean gross dollars or gross pounds. And so I like to take a pound and take a dollar and divide it up and then circulate it. And so we're putting tremendous impact into the field. Our social entrepreneurs are doing amazing work in America, in Canada, in Britain, and in Liberia and in Kenya. We have the first Women's Empowerment College. We're doing the largest teacher training in the history of Africa right now.
Wow.
With 800 teachers. Last year we did the single largest food drop in the history of the United States of America. Why? Because of circulation of resources and taking surplus to places of need. You have irrevocable skill sets, probably a surplus of irrevocable skill sets, but in some areas you have need. How great it is that we can collaborate and connect. And humanity is an action. So it forces us into the action of service. So it's not just awareness, it's just not communication from a platform. It's down and dirty action.
Wow, that's so cool. How many members have you got now around the world?
5,774 members.
And does that include Deborah?
That includes Deborah.
She just joined last night, didn't she?
She joined at 2 o'clock in the morning with a bottle of champagne.
Oh, right, okay, that sounds like a good time to join. Now, I've known Deborah for a while. She's an XL member. She's an incredible person. What is it about Deborah that you think is going to get Hub launched here in the UK now?
Well, first of all, Deborah is a connector and a collaborator. And she is also someone who operates from her heart. She is just so heart-centered. And she has this incredible focus for her own mastery programs up here. And she brings up guest speakers and everything else. So there are people that are obviously what we call whales, people that can go out and communicate with lots and lots of people. And Deborah is one of those. And she is just ready for Hub, and Hub is ready for her. Hub often is, you meet Hub where you're at. And it shows up in your life as much as you want it to, and you show up in it.
Great. Now, there was a lot of people excited about Hub last night. I was at the event where you were speaking. We had a number of people who joined already here in Manchester, and there's going to be a launch, I think, on the 7th of April. What's going to happen at the launch event here in Manchester?
Well, it's a bit like Lord of the Rings. And in the first episode, the trilogy,
yeah.
What are we? We're all different shapes and sizes. I mean, you look at Roger Hamilton, very strange size, you know. And then you look at someone with long white hair, right? And then you see a couple of elves come into the room. And what do we all have? We all have that common purpose, but we don't know it because we've all come in with the rocks on our back. And so it takes a little bit of time. So what we're seeing on April the 7th is this vanguard to the caring, sharing, just society that we all know about. And inside the Hub model that works, they're showing up on April the 7th together with their guests. And so it's a soft launch that then leads into a mega week probably in June or in May.
Awesome. Well, anyone who wants more details on that event, you can contact me directly and I'll put you in touch with Deborah and we'll make sure you're at that event. See you there.